guys, welcome back. I want to get a few things done for Journey tonight. Want to get the control panel sanded down and painted, and the coin door, and start putting together the power brick, which I'm still missing the oil capacitor. It's supposed to be here this past week, and I don't know what the post office did with it, but it's still not here. So hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday it'll come, but we can at least start putting it back together and getting it ready for the oil capacitor to come. So I want to sand down this control panel front and back. I'm going to hit it with 180 grit first, and then 400 grit, and then we're going to paint this silver, both sides of it, and then we're going to paint the coin door textured black. I also need to paint this. Let me grab it real quick here. I need to paint this transformer. I just want to clean up this metal and just put a light coat of black paint on it. There's not much there. It's actually pretty clean. Maybe I don't even put a coat of black on it. Maybe I just sand it a little bit and clear coat it. That might be all I need to do with that. So let's start by sanding down this panel. I'm going to hit it with some 180, and then we will 400 it. Okay, I want to get a couple coats of this high heat Krylon silver. It's aluminum color. Okay, control panel's been drying for a little bit. I want to put just a little bit of spray paint on this. So I used a little bit of aluminum foil, and I'm actually using Rust-Oleum, guys. Gunmetal gray. I just want to hit it lightly with just a light coat because I did see a little bit of rust I sanded off, and I thought about just clearing it, but I think the gunmetal gray is going to look a little nicer. So I don't want to go crazy, just a thin coat. That's it. That's all it's getting. Okay, that can dry. A couple minutes, I'm going to get this coin door set up so we can spray texture on it, and then matte black. Okay, control panel's dry to the touch. That looks freaking brand new. Not bad, huh? You can see it up close here. Even the back turned out pretty darn nice. Little bit screwed up where the joystick goes, a little wavy, I guess you'd say, but once that joystick's on there, you're not gonna be able to see any of it. We still do need to restore a joystick for this. I have one in the basement. I don't know how bad a shape it's in, but yeah, we gotta do the joystick still, which is fine. We still have time because I don't have any of the artwork yet, so I can't put the control panel together. So let's go in the spray booth now, and we're gonna put some textured Krylon on, and then some matte finish Krylon on the coin door. All right, here's the paints we're using. I like to show every time I use it, so if somebody's new to watching these videos, they know what I'm using. So this is what I'm using first, is a texture black fusion all-in-one paint and primer, so you can go over bare metal with it. I got a little bit left in this can, then I brought another can in here with me, and then we're going to use this matte finish Krylon 5X paint and primer all-in-one. So we're going to put a couple coats of this on, let it sit for a couple minutes, and then hit it with some of that matte finish black. putting it on real thin so I could do a couple. It looks like I'm putting a lot on, but I'm really not. And I'm trying to stay a foot or farther back so that it gives it a better texture. We'll let that sit for a minute. Throw this away, and then we'll put one more coat on of the texture. All right, I'm letting those dry. In here, this is the Spy Hunter wiring harness. It's all cleaned and dried. I gotta take it in the house. But these ground straps, okay, I'm missing them for the Journey. But I think I just found the materials to make them. So I ordered the stuff. Hopefully it's right. If it's not, I'll return it. But I ordered 1/2-inch stainless steel strapping and this vinyl cover for it. So hopefully it works and I can make a set of ground straps for Journey, because I have none of them. The Journey harness, I just got done rinsing that off a little bit ago. Just the harness for the marquee and the interlock switch, and the harness for the speakers. That's all I have so far for Journey. I'm gonna go ahead and make my own harness for the rest of it. I was gonna buy one, but I said screw it. I've been wanting to make a harness, so I'm like, I just want to make my own. So we're gonna make a harness for Journey, and then we're gonna make ground straps for Journey. If the ground straps turn out really well, I've looked high and low, you can't find them anywhere. And I have one other game I'm missing them on. If they turn out really good and I like the way they look and they look real close to original, I might actually make some sets, maybe for Tron and Spy Hunter and any of the MCR games that use those. Maybe I'll make some sets up and sell them. What I'll do is I'll probably take them out of some of my other games one at a time, measure the length of them, and then write them down in a notebook, and then I'll have all the measurements for every game, and then I can just make them. So I'm hoping that what I ordered looks really good and I can do that. So let's go now and work on putting this power brick together while I let that coin door set up a little bit, and we'll take a look at it. Now when I was painting that coin door, if you noticed, I was kind of going a couple different directions with the paint. By doing that, it stops you from getting like directional lines in your paint job. So I went this way, and then I kind of went on an angle, and that eliminates that weird effect that you can get from spray paint sometimes. All right, so the coin door parts are in the tumbler. I took the other hardware that was in the tumbler for days for Journey cabinet out of the tumbler today, and switched them with those. I did not clean these. These are actually pretty clean, but I'm probably gonna run them on the wire wheel real quick. This is the transformer that I cleaned, I sandblasted and painted last week. This week? I don't even know, it's Sunday. This week. I don't even know what day it is anymore, guys. I'm helping my buddy finish up his building. He built a big building like mine, and I've been over there helping him insulate and put all the wood on the walls and stuff for him. Been there all weekend, so I'm kind of like confused on what day it is. I'm doing another arcade game pickup tomorrow evening, so I'll probably do a quick video on it when I pick it up. I'm buying this for the parts. It's I don't know, I hate taking parts from certain games, but I want the parts from it, and it's a really reasonable price. So I might take the parts out that I need and give the cabinet away. It's nothing I want cabinet-wise, but we'll do a video on it tomorrow evening. I might not even get it till 6, 7 o'clock at night. Are you kidding me? Tape's on there like it never wants to come back off. But the parts I'm taking from it are for a future cabinet that I'm working on. That I'm going to be working on, I should say. I don't know why I wrap the tape like this. I normally go lengthwise. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, these wires I did not fray. Some of them were already frayed a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe there was a mouse in the cabinet at one point in its life, but they're not like eaten through, but the fabric's a little bit frayed on them. Okay, so I got this all cleaned up, or tape taken off of it. Let's go clean these screws real quick on the wire wheel. Get my goggles on, we'll clean this stuff up. Then we'll start putting some of this together tonight, and hopefully next night or two I will have the rest of the oil capacitor that I need to finish this. I also have some bottom kick plates coming for the bottom of the cabinet for the Journey and for the Spy Hunter. Now, I never put one on my Journey in the basement. I've been tossing the idea back and forth if I wanted to put one on it or not. I'm not sure. But let's go wire wheel these real quick. Somebody just asked me yesterday or the day before on one of my videos what bench grinder this was and what stand. I've had this stand and bench grinder for at least 25 years. I'm pretty confident this stand came from Sears, Craftsman. Long time ago when they used to be in all the malls and stuff like that. Pretty sure that's where I got that from. I think this was ordered from somewhere. It doesn't even have the tag on it anymore. I can't even tell you what it is because I don't even know. I've literally had it for that long. Maybe even longer. I might even have it since I was like 16 years old. I'm 48 years old now, so I've had it a long time. Probably 30 plus years, to be honest with you. Still runs, still works. if you're looking for a good bench grinder and stand, Harbor Freight actually has some really nice ones. I actually bought a Bauer buffer that goes on a stand for buffing like stainless steel and stuff. And the thing's nice and it's powerful and everything. So I wouldn't have any problem buying a Bauer grinder like that with a stand and stuff for it. We did print some labels for this, so we can put the labels on it. I don't know if probably won't do it tonight. Okay, so I know that these grommets go through these two holes. There's one here. Double check. I know that I saw one of the grommets I thought were attached to some wiring still. I think it's over there on that thing. Check real quick. Yep, okay. One of them's on that still. So this one goes here. This one goes here. Now these wires go through this grommet because they go to the bottom side of the capacitors. These ones come up through this side, go to the fuse panel, or the fuse block, I believe. Am I right? Maybe not all of them do. We'll wait to put those through because I'm not sure yet. Guess we can put the capacitors in. I gotta see which order. That's the one thing I don't remember is which order they went in. Let me see if I can figure that out real quick. Actually, I'll just look at my other one. Okay, the 55,000 are the red ones, the 100,000 are the black. And this is actually 56,000. These two red wires do not go through here. Only the red striped ones go through. And the black ones don't go through either. Well, I'm not sure on the black ones. I have to look again. But I know the red ones don't go through. Those go to the fuse block. I did take pictures of these, but I have that other one in here from the start, from the Spy Hunter, so just kind of look at that one. So the red, the 56 goes here, and then the other one, the 100,000 goes there. Now I like to use these studs out of these. It has an Allen key at the top. You can take them out and they'll thread right into those. I like using these because they're longer And there's quite a few wires that hook onto these, so it's nice to have the extra length to use, because those screws that come on them are a little on the short side. Look at the difference. So you can tell it's a huge difference. Okay, this is the 100,000 one, so we will stick our ring on here. Heck is that thing tight? Yeah, this one was definitely swelled up and falling apart. These capacitors came from Arcade Parts and Repair. Now I try to make the negatives go both the same direction. That's why I was kind of spinning this thing around. So my negative's on this side, so I'm going to make my negative on that side as well. I like to kind of keep them the same height too. So once I get these 3 screws in the clamp, I will lower that down a little bit, and then we'll tighten up that other clamp. Okay, got those set in there. We could stick this clamp on for the oil capacitor, just kind of screw it on there and we'll slide it down afterwards. Okay, I'm gonna grab that isolation transformer that we just painted here shortly ago. Grab that real quick. This isolation transformer is nice. It still has the original stickers on here. You can actually read them. Like right here, it says 125 volts, blue and red. 115 volts, blue and black. 105 volts, blue and yellow. Still has all the writing on it. It's not the right size nut. I am missing a nut. The heck? Lost a nut somewhere. We'll have to find it or get another one. And I'll come back to it. Oh, that's right, these are the 11/32. Okay, slide this plug through here. clip that back in. This plug can get slid through here. Got my grommet in there, and this yellow wire or orange wire goes through here as well. This plug goes right over here. Okay, that's clipped in. Fuse holders, I gotta clean these up a little bit. And the plug, see how filthy that is? I'm gonna go wipe these off real quick. Plug. There's the rest of the wiring for the plug. It's right here. Need to get something to set this on because I'm going to flip it upside down and I don't want to scratch it all up. Okay, I'm not going to put too much more of this together tonight. I'll probably pick it back up on Wednesday night. Because tomorrow I got to pick up that game. Probably do a quick video on that. Oh, that screwdriver sucks. So does this one. I think this is part 7. Put this plug on. This plug is used for servicing. I believe back in the day that's what they used it for. Maybe for a light or plug in maybe a soldering iron, I don't know. I've never used one. Never used a plug before. Where's my ground for this? The heck is the ground wire at? All right, I gotta find out where the heck the ground wire is. That sucks. All right, let me see if I can find out what I did with that. Found it. I gotta put this little cardboard thing on. This is kind of a pain in the butt. It's in a shitty spot. Okay, that is in. Now we have to take these ground wires four of them. We got to put them on to where this thing screws on at. That's not the right screw. All right, give me another minute here. Okay, this one gets a machine screw because it gets a nut on the other side. Put the wrong screw in this one. A lot easier ripping it apart than putting it back together. All right, let me fight with this for a couple minutes here. Okay, I got that one tightened. Let's just do a couple more things and then I'm done for the night. Stick this fuse holder back on. Now, I don't know if these take special screws or not. Might have to go look at the one inside the spray booth. Yeah, probably. Oh, this screws on the back side. This had like some paste on it. It was just to separate the two metals. Now there's paint here, but I'm gonna put a piece of tape on here. Clear packing tape, just to separate the two. This thing is literally kicking my butt today. I dropped the screw. No idea where it went. Find that one after. I'm gonna clean this up real quick. Okay, that cleaned up real nice on the wire wheel. I even was able to get on the inside of it. So now we got nice clean ground terminals, which are always a good thing to have. Put the handle thingies on it, and then I'm calling it a night on this for tonight. Got most of it together. Gotta do some wiring and a few more things and we're done with it. Plus I think I want to get a new piece of board that goes on the bottom of this. And I don't know if I should use like just like a piece of poster board. I think that's all it is to keep the metal from touching, but really there's nothing in there that it can really touch. Now there were a couple stickers on here, and I'll put them back on tomorrow or Wednesday when I work on this again. Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't know what day. Probably Tuesday night. Okay, that's where we're at for tonight. Let's take a look at it closely here. Look at how nice that is. It's gonna look awesome in the bottom of the cabinet. Nice and clean, looks new. Let's go take a look at the coin door, and then I am done. See how this is drying. Back looks nice and clean, no rust anywhere. See how that's got that nice texture to it? I think that looks real nice. So, all right guys, let's go back over here for a minute. And we're gonna end this video, I believe, like I said, it's part 7. Control panel looks good. It's dry, you can touch it. It's ready for the control panel overlay once I gotta clean the joystick, which I'll probably dig one of those out too this week. So all right guys, that's going to end part 7 of the journey. Any questions or comments, feel free to ask. If you're liking what you're seeing, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It'll just notify you when I post new videos. Other than that, please hit the thumbs up button if you wouldn't mind. Other than that guys, I will see you guys tomorrow with a arcade pickup, probably late tomorrow night. Thanks guys, have a good night.